the very important point I highlighted when I sit on this result discussion. Something new. People like to see new. So in research, people like to see new. In religion, people say in Islam, people don't create new thing. But in research, create new thing. So there's some, two different phenomena. Okay, I asked him, I observed many of your citation or your paper come from review paper. What do you think, how that happened? Okay, this answer is that if one explore top 25 articles, top25.sciencedirect.com in Science Direct published by Elsevier, you will find the majority of the highly cited paper are review papers. And they are strategically written to cover wider audience. I wrote such a strategic paper with my team members since this is proven to be highly cited. But 20 years ago, when some people like to write review paper, they said, no, if you like too many review paper, you become professor, you become review professor. But not the case lah. Okay, I asked him again, how do you write a paper in a journal with very high impact factor? He said, I plan with some strategic papers that cover a generalized topic for a wider audience to write a high impact review paper. He focused more on review paper here. I also publish papers on latest hot topic that have chances of higher citation based on my analysis and observation. I also spend extensive amount of time to identify research gap through proper literature survey. This is a strategy. Okay, how much time is needed to publish a paper? His response was, it depends on many factors such as research facilities, you want to do experiment, competent research assistant or student, proper guidance from the supervisor, senior researchers. Since publication is a cyclic process, meaning that we can write, submit, revise, getting reject, accept, getting complete citation information. A good researcher should not too much worry about this issue. However, it is an important factor for a postgraduate student if it is a graduation requirement. If you are under pressure, I must write 4 with me, with Sapuan, with other researcher for PhD to okay, this under pressure. This is under pressure. That's why they have this problem. Long delay in publication can be avoided if one can explore publication history of journal, explore the history of publication, and identify journals that publish on time. An experienced researcher can help the student to overcome this issue. The next question, do you write the paper yourself or engage your postgraduate student? Earlier I wrote myself and trained myself since I have many students. I guide them on how to write papers. At the moment, I continuously develop policy strategies for effective writing and share with them. I continuously monitor their progress, identify strength and weakness of the student, and strength is utilized to train other weak students. So that's why we have to have this system, mentor and also mentee or protege. Mentor and mentee, you have to learn from your colleague. I also read, edit, improve the whole manuscript several times, then finalize them. Okay, what aspect of publication that are very critical as far as the reviewers are concerned? If you are a reviewer, what are you looking for? According to him, originality, sound methodology, critical analysis of result and discussion, organization of manuscript along with the language are the critical element as far as I'm concerned as a reviewer, his point of view. My view, I already talked to you just now, what I look when I do the review of the paper. How do you write good introduction in your paper? I have my own version, just now I told you, but his version, a good introduction should contain aim, purpose, background, importance of topic with specific application. Novelty must be highlighted through the proper literature survey from various databases such as Elsevier, Springer, Teller and Francis, ProQuest, Digital Dissertation in the introduction part of the manuscript. Novelty must be clearly highlighted to convince the reader. Latest relevant literature must be included to support his or her work. Focus also should be given on peer-reviewed journal paper rather than too many books and report, meaning that more focus on journal paper rather than books. Books is not meant for journal paper. Only one or two is okay. One can follow introduction of good model paper published in reputable journal. This will certainly guide him or her to write a good introduction of the manuscript. How do you prepare a good conclusion in a journal? How to write good conclusion? Conclusion is a concrete achievement of objective. Major findings should be reported in conclusion. It must verify the achievement of objective. I think I was correct in the sense that I said the conclusion must address the objective. Achievement of novelty should be highlighted in conclusion. This is the point. What is novel? What is the contribution? Should be highlighted in the conclusion. What are the resources required to write good journal paper? What do you need to write? Experimental facilities, if you don't start doing experiment or computer work, equipment, software, major database, support to improve language and clarity, human resources, qualified technician, well-trained student, RA, are necessary resources required to support quality journal publication. Good collaborators also, selling point, strong point, good supervisor, research grant will help you. Workshop and training will strengthen your knowledge. Motivation, incentive, reward, award, bonus are necessary for quality writing. All these are, together, combined to produce a good journal paper. How to motivate young researchers to write a journal paper? They should be trained and motivated. This is one way of doing that. This is the workshop. Benefit of publishing quality work in terms of promotion, reviewers, incentive, international recognition. You should understand this. Should be highlighted. Startup or seed money should be provided. Engage them with a team who can nurture them. So normally, majority of supervisors, they have these facilities. So make full use of that. English checking, plagiarism, attending training, conference, money is there for you to do research, to write good paper. When you are invited to deliver a talk like I'm doing now, what point you normally emphasize? I emphasize on novelty of the work, without which it is difficult to publish in high impact journals. So what is the point? The main point is the novelty of the work. Your work must have something novel, new. Without that, it's quite difficult to publish. That's why when you do research, please don't go for existing knowledge. Go beyond that. Go beyond. Try to explore. Your supervisor will be able to tell that. You have to do some study, read, and do some analysis. Okay, what do you think about self-plagiarism? Meaning that you copy your own work. One is self-citation, it's self-plagiarism. Meaning I've written in one journal, I copied that, put in another journal. We always should be very careful, but anything that might bring negative impression to one work, must be careful. Though it's our own work, we must bear in mind quality rather than quantity. If you publish quality work, certainly this will talk on behalf of you. What is your opinion about paying publication fee for journal papers published in journal with impact factor? He said that if this is for processing publication, then this can be considered. However, if they are not serious on quality of papers, then in my view should be avoided, since there are chances that the journal might be dropped from ISI list, from the Thomson Reuters list. There are a lot of journals I published before in many journals which are paid one. At the end, they will drop from that. So, but must be very careful. I think why do you need to pay? Now, since we don't have much money now these days, so please go for the. You have 20,000 journal, the paid journal maybe 5,000, for example. You go for that 15,000. Can you? Don't go for. Ask to your supervisor. Please pay. Please pay. Do you think statistical analysis is a must in a good journal paper. Many people don't like this, you know. I want to study composite, why I need to go for statistics. I don't like statistics in an undergraduate. Why I need to study this again? You know, I have to depend on this. In my Bible, I have to defend on statistics rather than defending on composite. But since this will make your proper paper stronger, I think it is a very good option to show the reliability and robustness of your result. It's not an option. If you need to do statistical analysis, you do. But leave it as an option. Finally, please advise us about writing a good journal paper. So what you need to have, you know, to good write journal paper, you need a strong patience. Never give up, even after rejection of many times, for many times. Failure is the pillar of success. None of my papers remain unpublished. This is what it said. What I mean? What it means that we must be patient, never give up, keep trying and trying. Okay. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you.